Welcome to episode 1 of Working Wednesdays, where I plan on turning $1,000 into a successful side hustle within the next 3 months and documenting it here all on YouTube and the process that I went through. Let's roll that intro and get started. For the sake of time, I want to try and keep these sessions between 3 and 5 minutes to not bore you and to get you going as quick as possible. Let's slap 3 minutes on the timer and get going. Traditionally, what happens is an entrepreneur has an idea, disappears for 3 or 4 months on end to build that idea, and at the end of it, does some marketing, announces that to the public, and tries to get them customers and some sales. Now, this model has always worked. However, I believe it's a very inefficient use of your time. Another approach exists, which we call building in public. And what that means is when you are building your product, before you even start to build your product, what you do is you announce it and you start developing a community and getting people excited for your product. Elon Musk does this really well when it comes to cars and vehicles, announcing on Twitter before he's even started building the car that he will launch the car in 2 years, sometimes even opening up pre-orders. So by the time he's actually finished the process, he has guaranteed sales, thus mitigating risk. So what I want to do before I even come up with my idea is I want to start speaking about it and developing a community online that I can finally sell to once I'm done building. What that means for me is downloading some social media apps again on my phone, such as Twitter, which is the best at it, and engaging in conversations with people in a similar field, building products that I am interested in, and thus creating a community and a following, and thus sharing my learnings throughout the process. Thus getting people excited and getting my message out there of what I'm building. So what happens is at the end of it, what that means is when I'm ready to launch, instead of starting from a zero base, I at least have 100, 200 people that are excited to try my product, and thus I decrease the time to sell and decrease the time for success. I think I'm under 3 minutes, which I'm very excited about, but the outtakes for me in actually bringing this to life over the next week is number 1 is downloading the social media apps on my phone. Number 2, dedicating at least half an hour to not only posting on Twitter, but to finding like-minded people and actually engaging in real conversation with them, adding value to that conversation. And number 3 is definitely being a little bit more active across all social media platforms, sharing my journey as I go. To anyone watching this, if you have a negative relationship with social media, I think it's best that we try and reframe that and use it to better yourself and better your business, as opposed to just endlessly or mindlessly scrolling on social media. Thank you for watching, and if you want to follow this journey over the next few months, please remember to subscribe to my channel below, set the notification bell on, and I will see you next Wednesday for the second episode of Working Wednesdays, in where I actually start validating or looking at a few ideas in a few categories that interest me. See you next week.